photographer and videographer for this channel. I'm gonna run down a lot of the equipment that I end up using for this year as far as going into 2020 year.
But you're still face down, I can't get to you. I'm in the red, so cut to the chase. What will it be today? You keep taking the up.
Now, I'm gonna go through everything, through all my inventory, and so that way you guys see what I'm shooting with currently and what I was shooting with before. So, what I'm gonna start with is what I was shooting with before. This was basically my first full-frame DSLR. I jumped up from this from some crop sensor Canon. I forgot which one it was. I think it was a 550D or something like that. I jumped and bought a 16. From the 60, I mean, this was my first full DSLR, and from the time using it, the lenses I had weren't so good, so I ended up buying some different lenses. So with that being said, the lenses I have are the Kina 16 to 20 f2.8. One thing that you should know about me in my photography or my video is I absolutely love shooting and recording at f2.8, at f3.2, and those kind of depths of fields. So this lens is really extremely good. The only downside of it is it's a little bit heavy, but for the kind of qualities, I think it's worth it. Another one of my lenses, one of my favorites, is the 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8. When I first got this lens, it was crazy. The price was high, and when I first used it, the quality I got out of this, it's nothing comparable to what I had shot with at the time being. Then after that, shortly after this lens, I ended up getting into the Sony a7R Mark II, which is what I'm shooting with right now. From then, I ended up getting the 70 to 200 for the Sony. Now, quality that you get for it is, it's insane. It's, as far as details, when you want to talk about details, this gets literally everything. I mean, I've shot anything from cars to portraits to model pictures. I mean, this lens is just the build. I mean, the feel is just insane. I would definitely invest if you have a Sony A series camera for any of the line. I'd say definitely invest into this one because if you want quality, this is your quality right here. Another one of my favorite things on my list is DJI Mavic Pro. I've had this for probably two years, and at first it was to jump into my investment. I was like, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to have getting some aerial shots. It'd be kind of cool to get some sky shots. And after that, I started using this more and more often, and just from then on since, I've always been using this. It's crazy. And I know they have the updated versions of the DJI Mavic Pro 2. Me personally, I don't feel like it should be an upgrade. However, I do know that people say that the quality has improved and that many things have improved on it as far as the features, but as far as most of everything, they say it's all the same, that you don't really need to go out and upgrade. So that's that. And I also do have extra batteries. When I jumped up to Sony, I ended up having to continue to have a new hot shoe adapter. I had to upgrade my equipment a bit, including my studio equipment. And from there, I bought a mobile studio kit. Specifically, the studio kit that I use is called the Neewer 250W. And this studio, I mean, it's done me really good pictures. Obviously, some of you have seen, but you got your settings right there on the back. You got your mount, so you can put a diffuser on, so you can put anything to soften up the light. And ever since then, after I got these, I've also gotten the adapters also as well. I went with the Godox T-Series X1, and these I've never had a problem with really. I've never had misfires, I've never had any concerns as far as a bad product. These I definitely recommend these if you plan on doing studio work in an environment like that. Another thing that I'm getting for my studio for when I go outside shooting and when sets capture, whether it be cars, modeling, or anything like that, I like to bring this, which is a Vagabond Mini. And what this is it's basically a mini portable pack that you pretty much have your outlets right there. And what you do is all you just have to do is make sure it's fully charged. You click that, and you have 2 ports. You could charge your laptop, you could use it for your studio lighting. I use it personally for studio lighting, but in times of need, I do, if I have to, I will use it for charging for my phones, for that way I can use it as a monitor if I don't have a monitor on spot. And for the studio lights. Bunch of diffusers. I also got newer diffusers, and I also got softbox diffusers. These also came with the newer kit. It's posted up on eBay. I might just post a link up there, or maybe later down the series of videos. So that's one of my other products I use. Another one that I absolutely love is this little guy right here. I don't know if you can really see that well, or if the camera can focus. It's this little thing where, it literally just slips. So basically this little piece you would put your camera on, and this you would clip onto your backpack, onto your belt, and this little thing would basically slide in here, just like that, and it will lock it into place. I mean, this is the PDQ camera clip, and this I definitely recommend for anybody. I mean, I've tested out with running, I've tested out with many things, and it works great. One thing I would like to say is my girl bought this for me, and it's been an amazing product. She'll be featured eventually. Sorry about that. Should be eventually featured on a video sometime soon. Just not right now as the channel's starting, and unless she decides to. Another thing, filters. I have a CPL filter. I also have a neutral density filter. These are my 2 favorite common filters. The CDL filter, reason being is because I like getting more of that color out of there. And also, in case I have to remove reflections off of certain things, whether it be cars, whether it be windows, or any reflections, pretty much. Neutral density filters are known for long exposure photos, or unless if you're trying to really darken, so that way you can end up opening up your aperture even more, or your shutter. Another thing that I like to use is a monitor. This is the 5-inch, again, newer. I really do like the company. This is our 5-inch monitor with HDMI, headphone, AV, and the battery life. I mean, it basically uses the Canon 6D battery to end up powering it up. Right there, as you can see. And I mean, this has done me good, especially when I equip this with the Sony and video recording. When I use the Sony a7R II, now that's out of the way. My favorite and most thing that I like to use besides my Sony a7R Mark II is the Ronin M, which is this rig. Now this rig, I basically, for the people that don't know, what I pretty much do is I mount my camera right here, and this is a 3-axis stabilizer. You put this onto the Sony a7R II, and there's absolutely no shade, camera wiggle, or anything like that. As far as everything, I hope you guys end up enjoying this video. Make sure don't forget to subscribe, and I hope that you guys end up enjoying, and I look forward to making more content for you guys. This is Ember Media. I hope you end up enjoying.